Hello, welcome.
Welcome back, Slapsters. It's been
It's been a big break, kind of.
a break. Last week it was spring break for us, and then the week before Slappy broke down. Um,
We are back in action, though.
we are back. We're live, so you could call me and you could be on the phone right now, but don't.
But you can if you
But
really want
but like
to.
if you
We'll
desperately,
answer.
if you want to give like a PSA to the 6 people listening, we got you.
We got you. We're gonna start today off with our shout outs again, as we usually do. Shout out to Bunny and Max. I love you guys. That is all.
I'm gonna shout out
And Cam, I love you too.
I don't have anyone to shout out.
That's okay.
I'll give a shout out to Erin, who keeps leaving her food unattended in her apartment. Thanks, Erin.
So,
So, ladies, we got some stuff for you today. We are back on that Craigslist grind.
we're back on this Craigslist grind. Before we grind on Craigslist, I'm gonna like bring up something that Cam shared with me very willingly last night at 12:30 p.m. a.m.
P.A.M. Pam.
in the wee hours of the night.
P.M.
But so they were looking up just like really expensive Airbnbs. I don't know why. I think just
For
to
fun.
see what's out there. And I realized that's a really great idea. I only have the one that they showed me. But I do have to share it with you guys. It is Red Rock Ranch in the middle of Minnesota. Middle of Missouri. Middle of Missouri. It's just this giant ranch looking thing in the middle of nowhere. Very, very suspicious.
It's
The
in Farmington.
Farmington, Missouri.
Farmington, Missouri. Missouri.
For $16,085 per night. If you came up to this man's who has a suit in
He
his
looks like if the
picture.
cake boss was a real person.
If the cake boss was a real person.
Yeah.
That's really good. Try to envision that. Not as a cake, but as a person.
Imagine the cake boss, which we all know is a character and is not real. And then think about him as a real person.
Yes. That's what he looks like. But also, if you came to this man with $16,000, being like, please, sir, let me live in your home for just a
Allow
mere
me to
one
be
night.
in here for the 10 beds that are in here, please.
Yes.
I only have $16,084.
No,
Is
yeah,
that all right?
He's like, no, I need that $85, that last dollar.
And because you are down on your knees begging for it and your hands are in the doorway, he slams on your fingers and they're crushed. And you're just devastated.
He goes into his other room to polish his shoes.
His shoe polishing room,
Yeah.
which he bought with $16,000.
With the one person that
With the
stayed.
one person who stayed in this Airbnb.
Just kidding. There are no reviews for this Airbnb. No one stayed.
Literally, when you do the math, it says 16 guests can stay here. Even if, like, 16 full-ass guests stayed here, that's still $1,000 per person, which is, like, rent for a month in some places in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's expensive rent.
It's expensive rent. It's like something that you want to split.
That's bananas.
Mm-hmm. Bananas. And avocados.
And avocados.
So we also, just before we went on air, we also have a few Craigslist misconnections. And you know what? I guess I'm turning my head the other, or not, I don't know what the phrase is, but a while ago when we first started looking at misconnections, I was like, who even goes on here? But we do.
We do.
We are the people that check
What
this
if
regularly now.
somebody is writing a misconnections about us right now?
If you're doing Baltimore misconnections and create a Craigslist account,
Misconnect us.
misconnect us, please.
Yes, please. Write about me.
I'm gonna read you one that I have. These are actually so freaking awful. Like
Yeah. They're not great.
these are not good. I saw nerdy rock star with glasses.
Which is what I was in.
I was
grade.
like That's me right now.
That's you right now.
So it's like, I gotta click on this one.
Oh, fuck, that one's for me.
I, like, assumed this was a guy that they were talking about, but it, like, took me until, like, the first sentence that, yeah. I saw you walking on Elysiana. I don't know where that is. Not so long ago. And told you nerdy chicks do it best. I could not do that.
Imagine seeing someone on the street and you're like, ooh.
And then, like, imagine, like, minding your own damn business, and then some crust
Some guy
comes
gets an
along.
erection over your glasses.
No,
like,
no,
whoa.
someone specifically says, nerdy chicks do it best to your face. And
I
you're
think
like,
I would melt into a little puddle.
and then, like, go through the
Slip
vent.
down the grate
Yeah.
that says this leads to the bay. I would be in the bay.
And then I would
Get sucked up
would
into Mr.
rise-
Trash
I would rise out of the water.
with a big metal sword to slay
Yes.
this man.
That's how I would come back. You smiled from ear to ear. That's bad too.
Ow, that must have hurt, huh?
You smiled from ear to ear, probably because you were freaking terrified, and looked me up and down, almost undressing me, and continued strolling along, having a smoke. Okay. That was difficult to read.
She was
But
chewing
you guys
on the
have,
cigarette.
yeah. You guys have to bear with me. Can't help but thinking.
This man really can't help but thinking.
Can't help but thinking was something there. Oh, can't help but thinking was there something there. Very interested. Smiley face with no nose. P.S. Chicks with glasses rock my world! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Me too, dude.
Me
No.
too, dude.
We already got that from the freaking...
He's like, wow, I hope they got that one.
She's like, I'm getting LASIK surgery tomorrow.
I'm getting LASIK surgery today.
I'm getting LASIK. I'm on my way to get LASIK
I'm
surgery.
in the
having a
LASIK
smoke.
surgery room. How did you get in here?
There's this guy that
I'm quitting my band right now.
this is the guy that stands outside the surgery room before people get their LASIK surgery.
The
Which is,
nurse?
yeah. LASIK surgery is like if you have glasses, it just like fixes your eyesight a wee bit.
Just to help all of you who don't know what LASIK surgery is.
I have glasses, so I've like always known about it, but I don't know if it's like a thing that people. But this is the guy that stands outside the room begging you not to with this
Please.
paragraph. Oh my god. Okay. This one you
Okay,
don't know.
I haven't read this one, so I'm excited.
All caps. I'm about to scream.
All right,
No,
I'm ready.
I'm not. It's been 50 years. Verna, where are you? I would love to hear from you. This is all in caps. Bebop. And nothing else. Like spelled as in like cowboy bebop, like bebop, and then no period.
Bebop.
think
Oh,
that's
Bebop
it.
misses his Verna. Or her Verna. I don't know.
Bebop to you too, guys.
Bebop. Or,
Oh, we
yeah.
didn't even say what today's episode was.
Today's episode, yeah. Do you want to go ahead and enlighten our viewers?
Yeah, today we're focusing on Big Slappy's Virgin Mobile Hours.
We're sponsored, guys.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We were just thinking of the polite way to make it about Jane the Virgin. Because that show came back yesterday. We haven't seen the premiere yet, but we're ready.
We're ready.
Yeah.
don't
I have
wanna-
one more misconnection.
Okay. Bring it to me.
Okay, let's see. I do have to go through a lot of things. All right. This one This one reads, "Cutie with the big truck." Not what I expected to hop down out of that truck! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. We shared a smile in the store, ... I should have asked you for your number, ... I didn't hit the Powerball, but I can scrape up enough for a drink if you are interested.
I didn't hit up the Powerball.
Oh,
I like that. I like the entrance of that one. Like, I didn't expect a little cutie to walk out of that truck. I was like,
That sounds like something my grandma would say.
your grandma wrote that.
My grandma's like, whoa. I was about to say daughter. I was like, what am I? All right, what else we got on our comprehensive list of
On our comprehensive list.
things?
Should we take a break? No, we don't have to take a break.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
Oh, no, fuck you.
I'll end it right there because I'm about to talk about the Christmas pickle.
Me when I'm about to talk about the Christmas pickle.
So,
wait, why have we talked about pickles so much today?
I do not know why, but anyway,
God intervention.
pickles are like pretty good though. If it's
I
like a
like the
pickle on a
gherkins,
what's that?
the sweet ones, the little guys.
Actually, you know what? We were talking
sweet
a
little
lot about
gherkin.
pickles today for like no reason because of
Brian.
Big Papa Pickle, like that brand.
Yeah, Big Papa. Well, it's Van Holten.
Yeah, Van Holten, but like the characters of the pickles.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to post pictures of these pickle characters that I see all around. They're just the pickles in the bags, and they have little characters, and they're like a family.
Yeah, it's a healthy relationship,
I would say.
They're like spicy pickles, right?
I've never had them before.
I mean, I've never had them either, but one of my favorite videos ever of all time is a video of her name is Quenlin Blackwell, and she bought 48 hot pickles, Van Holten hot pickles, like off Amazon, and the video is so fucking funny. It makes me like tear up every time. She's like,
shut my eyeballs. 48 pickles.
She's like, 48 pickle. And I lose my mind because that's the funniest shit I ever heard.
Can I say,
no.
You like sweet pickles?
Yes,
Let's
do.
backtrack. That's really bad.
No, it's not.
Sweet pickles. They're salty. Damn.
Oh, you never heard of sweet and salty?
Okay, well.
Do you ever heard of a trail mix?
I do like trail mix.
You land lover?
Think about trail mix, but with pickles in it, too.
No.
You ever heard of sweet and salty?
You can't turn my phrases around on me. It doesn't apply the same way.
Christmas pickle.
Chrysler. Chrysler.
The only, so, shout out to all the Midwest folk that probably know about this. I don't know why. You're the only, like, other person from the Midwest that, like, is my friend that goes here that
we can relate.
Talk to immediately. But,
on that Midwestern level.
And you're also the only person that knows about the Christmas pickle. Everyone else that I've ever said anything to doesn't know about the Christmas pickle.
They were like, the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like
it's a glass ornament that you put on your tree.
Yeah, it's a glass pickle that you put on your tree. Well, your parents are supposed to hide it on the tree, and then in the morning, the kids are supposed to locate it on the tree, and the first person to find it gets a special second gift.
I never did that.
And we never
we had a pickle.
Like, we didn't hide it, but we put it on the tree.
Yeah, you put it on the tree.
My parents were too lazy to hide that shit.
Well, like, I wouldn't hide it, but, like, I'd be like, good spot for the pickle. Like, you just find a spot that seems appropriate.
Right. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But similar to all other ornaments, when you hang them, you're like, all right, this is a good one. But, yeah, it's the pickle, and it's special because it comes with, like, special like instructions to like hide this, and then you don't.
Instructions? Oh, yeah. I just had the thing.
I don't know.
That's
it was
cool
like it was like a Wisconsin thing for me, and you're from Chicago, which is really
Midwest
close. So
yeah. There's like a really big German Christmas market in the middle of Chicago every year, so I thought I just like blamed it on that. But
we had a huge God, what is it called? What are the Vikings? Yeah, there was a really a big Nordic population right where I was from. Like the name Stoughton, which is the name of the town that was really close by. Like that's the most Nordic shit ever. That was like huge, like on Viking and like the braided pigtails, and they dance around and they eat like bratwurst and stuff, and yeah, Scandinavian stuff like that. That was big, and then like German, because there was a big German like population area around Milwaukee, and that was like a lot of growing up.
They're there.
Yeah. What did you just say to me?
They are there.
They are there.
I've been looking at like the map of. I've been looking at the statistics map.
Whoa, someone's in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your friend, isn't it?
Yeah, we can snipe people. We can see the locations of you guys.
I can explode your computer from here from my mobile
we
computer
really want
exploding
you to.
station.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, watch out, somebody who's listening in Chicago.
It's Max probably.
Watch out.
Watch out.
Alright, do you want to take a musical break?
Sure, I want to stare at these.
We're gonna stare at these
statistics.
dots. We're gonna take a quick musical break. Watch out, the sound's about to be kind of loud.
Y'all already probably know.
Yeah, it's about to be loud. So,
yeah, thank you.
yeah, thanks.
What do you want?
All right. Welcome back to Big Slappy's Virgin Mobile Hour. Sponsored by Virgin Mobile.
Sponsored by Comcast.
Sponsored by Sprint. So cool, exciting news. If you want to, we could call this a callback to a couple episodes ago when I was talking about my job and my boss. And then my boss called me in the middle of me complaining about my boss. And that had everyone on the edges of their seats.
Because
People across America were like, oh.
people across America were like,
Across
what's going to
America.
happen in this call? And you had to step out. We had to go to a music break. It was a whole thing. But what did you
But I was
call it?
Gucci. He was
Okay.
just like, can you pick up a shift on Sunday? I was like, no.
Cool. But yeah.
But guess
yeah.
what? Maya now works at the same place as I do.
Yes.
It's a
That
restaurant.
is all. It's a grill. They have good
Grilled food.
Yeah. The place itself is a grill. You step one foot on it.
Oh, ouch.
And you
Ooh,
burn.
hot. That's
That's why my feet are so sizzling after like a 6-hour shift.
well,
It's
that's why I
like,
wear my big work boots to protect my little toesies.
Ew.
No, you're mad that I'm protecting my little toesies?
I'm like mad that you said toesies.
Okay, well, you just said toesies, so.
You know what? It's not the first.
It's a
so I gotta tell
catch-22,
you.
and I don't know what that phrase means, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
But yeah, I work there now, so we'll see how that goes. I've been there for 1.5 days.
Yes, you haven't even been there for 1.5 days. You've been there for 1 day.
One.
Split
full-
into 2 days.
Exactly.
I go to work tomorrow, so that just... That's the sound of me going to work. Ooh, exciting news related to this. I caved and I rode a lime. I rode a lime to pick up Maya.
This is a Lime scooter.
A lime scooter.
Which we've always just looked at and kind of
Yeah.
like scoffed at from afar.
Like Erin rides it because she has bone issues. But I rode one for the first time and I've never felt more alive.
You're very hooked. I have never like been on one before, so I'm like, I feel like you're on a different side of like the dimension.
History?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Erin knows where the fuck it's at because she was riding that shit way before the rest of us. And it's so worth it. Oh my god. To feel the breeze through your hair and your teeth.
As you scoot. As you're smiling, like, as you're
My mouth is
the
wide
biggest-
fucking open. I got
the biggest grin as you're riding on your scooter.
I got flies
down,
all up in here.
down the Baltimore University campus.
Just yeah, I mean, it's wonderful. I also had Jenna like on my back. She was on my shoulders.
Romantic.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of
I'm
a
sure you
Yoda
guys already know.
situation.
Which is a good segue
Which
into
is a good
what we're
segue. Oh
talking
wait,
about
hold on.
next.
Let's go back because the segue is a good segue into a lime scooter.
Mm.
One of our members of our live audience sounds like a tea kettle right now.
I want to talk about Yoda right now.
Okay, I want to talk about Yoda right now.
Okay, get it together. We're talking about Yoda, and I have written on some of the notes. This is the exact note. I'll encode it.
Talk about
Hey.
Yoda. Now
I'll encode this later, but
Okay.
it says Yoda sleep talk devil on shoulder.
We were watching videos curated by Maya's friend.
Miranda, my friend Miranda,
Maya's friend
curated
Miranda.
a certain YouTube playlist that I can link in this description if someone
Link
wants
in the
me
description.
to. It's Miranda's like perfectly curated list of videos that are only going to be the only videos left after the apocalypse. And I think my favorite video on there right now is Lego Yoda death sound. It is 4 seconds long. And it is Lego Yoda's death
I
sound.
am gonna pull it up to play through my phone on here because it makes me like literally cackle like a witch.
Prepare, I guess.
So, yeah, Maya fill the time while I'm looking up Lego Yoda death.
Yeah, no,
sound.
sure.
In reverse?
No, I don't want it. That's scary. That's like I should sample that. We're using in my photo film class. We're like our next project is to make a song with like found
Lego
sounds.
Song.
I know. I should use Lego Yoda's death sound like in my song. I gotta figure out how to do it.
Get ready for this one.
Do you hear tears over this?
What does the reverse?
I'm scared of the verse. We don't know it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, can we talk about how Yoda relates to sleep talk? I actually don't know how he does, but wait, do you think? Okay, this is a question for all of you.
Yoda answer question, he meant.
Is Yoda in here right now?
I'm Yoda.
Yoda, I am.
Yeah.
Do you think Yoda talks in his sleep? And what if? Consider this, okay? Really consider.
Mm-hmm.
What if Yoda, no longer talked like Yoda when he, like, was sleep talking?
He talks like.
What if he talks like an academic? But like the really convoluted, annoying ones.
Using jargon and shit.
Yeah.
Must use jargon, I will. Wait.
No, but he's still talking like him. No, it's gotta be like.
No, that's him talking about his sleep talk experiences.
Yeah.
He's at the sleep study and he's like, What do you say at a sleep clinic?
What?
What do you say at a sleep?
What do you say at a sleepover?
I talk in my sleep, I do.
Yeah. But
Yoda also punches while he sleeps. I will not be speaking any further on this.
This is we only speak truths on here.
Here.
He's out here like
That's it.
delivering, like socking people like left and right.
Where'd you get that black eye from? Short
Yoda.
story. Because he is short, and that is the joke.
I am short.
Not
Am
as
I
short as
Yoda?
Yoda.
Okay.
Yoda, you are.
So,
Everyone who laughed
wait.
at the first time I went, is like, please stop.
It's me.
Maya's like, oh god.
No, I'm laughing. But
All right, fake ass laughing ass.
So Aaron was talking earlier about
Which is crazy.
what was it?
I don't even
Like the sleep
Peak
paralysis.
paralysis.
The sleep paralysis demon that you get, and you said immediately
I said
Yoda.
Lego Yoda. No, I said Lego Yoda.
Okay.
He looks different. He's smooth, even though he has wrinkles drawn.
Ooh.
Everyone, shut up. Shut up. Smooth Yoda.
Smooth. Imagine airbrushed Yoda.
Airbrush
For a quick
Yoda,
second.
Mods
We're
asleep.
changing our poster next week. We should make a airbrush Yoda.
Alright, the mascot of the show is literally never ever. We're not even fucking talking about Garfield ever again. It's Smooth
What?
Yoda all the way, baby.
Okay. Smooth Yoda is Big Slappy.
The Smooth Yoda is Big Slappy's lover.
Ew.
I didn't say it like that.
I know. I
They're
just
friend lovers, you know.
I do know what you mean. But yeah, like, your demon is Lego Yoda. My demon is Lego Yoda, but like.
No, that's it.
But he's like red, and he has like a devil's tail.
And he has a halo on too.
Ooh.
Because he's got
Because
a little bit of mixed morality here, I see. Can't make proper decisions, I can't. I'm not very good at talking like Yoda. Listen.
listen,
Listen.
you know what I want to talk about?
The fact that my nose is running so bad I have to sniff every time I talk.
Really?
No.
I want to talk about
My nose.
Yeah, what's up with your nose?
I think I have allergies. I've never
Are you
had
sick
allergies
or
before.
allergies?
I think it's allergies. I
Okay.
talked with Harvey extensively about pollen.com. Watch out, guys. I might have allergies. All right, let's talk about me again.
Okay, let's talk about your lesbian misfortunes,
Well,
as you put
You're
it.
gonna have to narrow it down because my whole life is just one big lesbian misfortune, my friend.
How about let's specifically talk about your Panera banning. You got banned from Panera.
I got banned from Panera for being gay. The person who banned me was myself.
Please explain.
Because I went to Panera with my 2 lesbian friends. All my friends are lesbians who don't go to Micah. So, like,
Yeah. And they're also, like, really tall.
they're really fucking tall. Just tall-ass lesbians.
Very important. Like,
yeah.
there was a day where all of Dee's friends came over, and it was like...
I was dwarfed by them. And I'm
Yeah.
the tallest person out of most of the people I'm friends
like
with
college
here.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah, except for, like, Jenna.
Yeah.
Because Jenna's 12 feet tall. And that's kind of weird because it does take her a lot of energy to get through a door. She does have to bend over.
Continue with
I was talking about Panera. Yeah, so I went to Panera with my 2 lesbian friends to eat. I ordered a sandwich and they gave me the wrong sandwich, but I still ate it because I felt bad.
Okay.
And it was
That's me
really.
too. I'm like, it's good anyway.
I just scraped off everything on it and ate the bread as a sandwich.
What? That's pretty bad,
It
actually.
was pretty bad. It was like a weird salsa sandwich. I left like
I don't know.
the
I
one
only
piece
get,
of
like,
cheese and
one
meat that
thing
was
at
on there,
Panera.
and I was like, all right. Usually I get mac and cheese, but I was like, let's spice it up and get a sandwich.
Mm.
And I did, and it was not good. But also,
Because it wasn't your sandwich.
every fucking time, I have a lot of
Sandwich stories?
Panera stories.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get through this one,
yeah,
and then let's get to the
we can
next.
get to the next. Yeah, but like
Yeah.
every time I go to Panera, I go to get a Sprite, and I'm like,
Mhm.
hell yeah, Sprite.
Right.
And then they're always out of syrup, so it just tastes like club soda. I'm like, no. Lego Yoda death sound when I drink club soda because it tastes like garbage poo poo ass. I have a lot of emotions today, ladies. But this is literally not even important to the story I'm telling. But
It's
like,
okay, go.
there was someone who was at Panera who looked not only gay but attractive. So I spent the whole time being like, and for everyone who can't see
Sweating.
me,
You're, like,
I was like
sweating right now.
sweating and like putting my hand up, and I was like, I can't make eye contact or I'll get arrested.
By yourself.
Yeah. But I ended up giving her my phone number. And she never texted me or called me ever, so she probably thought I was weird or she wasn't gay.
Yeah, she's probably straight.
Probably
totally.
heterosexual. So I banned myself from going back to that Panera forever. I have gone back one time.
What?
Because
Unbanned.
my friends were like, I want to eat at Panera. I was like, I really don't want to eat at this
I
Panera.
was, like, shielding your
I
entire
was literally
face
like,
as
can we
you
go
enter.
anywhere else? I was like, can we go to Party City, which is next door? I'll eat a balloon
Wait,
if I
Party
have to.
City? Okay, yeah. I'm like, that's not a restaurant. I was like, what kind of Party Cities you got that serve food? But
We got some
but
wild
we got
bougie Party
we
Cities.
got some balloons to eat.
Yeah, I'll eat some straight up latex balloons. But yeah, I banned
Panera, I
myself
guess.
from Panera. Another time I went to a Panera with my other lesbian friend who wasn't at the first Panera that I went to, and her mom.
How
And
many Paneras you got?
oh, this was in the Eastern Shore. The
Oh,
Panera
okay,
that I'm
never
banned
mind.
from is in Annapolis, where I'm from.
I see.
So at the Easton one, I went with my friend and my friend's mom after like a musical we went to, or no, it was before we went to a musical, on Kent Island and stuff. But I'm sorry, everyone. The same fucking thing happened where I went to get Sprite. I was like, ooh, Sprite. Guess what I fucking want?
Club soda.
Club
bitch ass.
soda, bitch ass, stink ass poo poo water.
We're having real emotions tonight. Ladies.
I'm like this close to tears, and if you can't see this, my fingers are almost touching.
Like Squidward bite level touching.
Just like, although the club soda did come in handy because my friend did spill tomato soup on her new jacket, and I was like, oh, I got something just for that. And it was club soda.
Wait, what did you do? You spilled the club soda on the jacket as well?
No, I took a napkin and dabbed it off.
Oh.
Because club soda is good for cleaning stains out clothes.
Oh, I thought you
I
dumped
spilled it. Watch out. And then I spent like 15 minutes explaining the plot of Interstellar to my friend's mom and started crying in the Panera Bread because I was so emotional over
That's
it.
what I do. If I really like a movie, I'll bless you. If I really like a movie, I'll there was one time when I was like, I think I was coming home from Miranda's house, or I was coming home from a friend's house, and I was in the car with my mom for an hour, and like I had watched a really good movie the night before, and I spent the entire hour like going like minute by minute on this movie, and like I know people like probably hate it, but it's like,
What movie?
it was Hush, actually.
Oh my god, Hush is so fucking good.
Yeah,
we
I
can
was
get
go-
into that off air, even though we did talk
Off-air.
about it for a while. We spent like an
Today
hour and
we
15 minutes at lunch. That was really nice today.
We spent a really, usually we have our this is like secret knowledge, but we
Top secret.
Yeah, we have our like big Slappy preparation hour at lunch the day
Day of.
But today we really didn't. Today we got a little sidetracked and talked a lot about like Get Out and Us, like Jordan Peele's films.
So we talked about Get Out in class, and
Yeah.
then I saw Us. I forgot what I was saying halfway through. I was like, I saw Us in theaters this past weekend, and then Maya saw it while she was on spring break.
Yeah.
It was really good. But hit me up if you want to hear more about it, because I have
That's all
lots
we
of
gotta
things
say.
to say.
We've been, yeah, but that's what we talked a lot about today.
But yeah, I cried explaining Interstellar. Every time I've explained Interstellar to someone, I've cried. Because
Really?
it's really sad. It's a really good movie, and it makes your brain hurt. It makes me sad. I've also cried in every IHOP I've been to. I've cried in one of the 2 Denny's I've been in. Just like any place that I'm at late night, like diner style, it's crying hour.
It's crying hour.
One was warranted. One, the IHOP I went to right after my friend's funeral, that's the only time I was legally allowed to cry. The other time, I
Yeah.
cried because somebody put blueberry syrup on my plate, and I was so fucking emotionally exhausted. Q, you know you're out there. You put blueberry syrup on my pancake.
We got some.
I don't like blueberry syrup.
Someone doesn't forgive.
I don't. Not on that account.
I
Ugh.
know. Music break we must.
All right, listeners.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We were told to talk about gay misfortunes.
And I don't have very many at all.
I have
that
a
can think
lot.
of, so I think you're gonna take this segment, and I'm just gonna be like,
You're like, Well, I was talking about a few of them off air while we were listening to some fine music. One time I walked directly into a brick wall because I was staring at a girl. Like,
One time-
directly, whole ass face into a wall.
One time I walked directly into the wall like last week because I was talking to Harvey and I turned my head to like say something like "Murmur," and I just didn't stop walking and I like didn't see the risk.
You're like, all right, wall
that
time.
one was pretty bad because Harvey saw me like face plant into
Just
the wall.
fucking eat it.
Yeah, I ate it that day.
Do you remember when we went hiking and both ate shit when we fell down that muddy hill?
Me?
Yeah.
I was careful. I don't remember. I think I blacked out after.
I didn't fall face first. I fell butt first. I slid down a muddy hill.
Yeah, I liked going into Maryland woods for the first time. I'm like the kind of person who wants to be an outdoorsy person. I'm like, outdoors. I see a bug once. I'm like,
Yeah.
die.
Die. I like same thing. Love the outdoors. All that energy, bugs, and yourself.
But like at the same time, I really, really liked seeing the beautiful nature of the.
We got to see where the Blair Witch lived.
Yeah, we got to see the little Blair. Not the little Blair Witch, the normal.
The big Blair Witch.
We got to see the big Blair Witch.
Hold on, no. How little is the little Blair Witch and how big is the big Blair Witch?
The little Blair Witch is up your nose right now. And the big Blair Witch is the earth.
Whoa.
That's how large. No, I remember seeing nature such as like the spray paint spray painted ground of like SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward smoking really fat joints.
Weed?
Yeah. And it was just like art on the ground, and I was like, I love this.
Blair Witch be like,
Yee-hee-hee,
I'm the Blair Witch. Oh my God.
Yep, that's it.
We
We just channeled the Blair Witch. I hope you guys all do tonight instead of a nightly meditation. Channel the Blair Witch instead.
honestly, yeah. One other game is fortunate. This one's like
So,
a warning if you're like being homophobic makes you very upset. But like, this one makes me laugh. It was kind of weird in the moment, but my little brother had a friend who was one of like 10 kids in a Mormon family, and the mom banned
Mormon fortunes.
Mormon fortunes.
More misfortune.
More misfortunes.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, the mom banned my brother's friend from coming over the house because she found out I was gay, and she thought that I was going to turn her children gay.
All 10 of them.
All 10 of them, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of work
I
for
hope-
one day. But literally, my mom got into an argument with her over that one. We do not see those people anymore. But I was like, y'all really think I have that much power? All right.
The magic power.
I have the Blair Witch on my side. We're coming to a close. I think we have one last thing we wanted to bring up, and we're gonna close out with the best song.
The best song. I can actually talk about this song for a
Yeah,
while.
I want you to spill.
Wait, what's your
some-
one last thing that you want to talk about, though?
It's this song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we got like 6
All right,
minutes.
guys.
Is it really that long?
You can talk for this song for a little bit.
No, I can't. I got one sentence.
I can talk about it for a little bit.
It's The Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
By Fleetwood Mac.
And it's not necessarily my favorite song ever, but it's like
It's up there.
It's up there. It goes pretty hard. And what goes the hardest is the bass line in this song. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I think we got a preview of it in the Lost Hour last week. I was talking
If you listen to
about
Lost
it.
Hour, go.
I was talking about it, but we didn't
find
actually
it.
play the song.
Because it cut off.
Yeah.
We were like, oh.
But best bass line hands down, I think. That's right.
Yeah, that's the place line.
That's all I really gotta say on it right now.
It's
There's a whole other thing, but
my roommate Laura plays that song like every time she plays music out loud, which is pretty often. So it's like her top played song on Spotify for this year.
shout out to Laura.
Shout out to
like,
Laura.
one more time for like I walked into her room today and I was just thinking because I'm not gonna I don't know. I don't live with her now, but I'm not gonna live with her next year. And I was thinking about how I can't curate like the kind of music that she's able to find. Like I walked in because it's like a perfect level of like emo screamo music that I can kind of like listen but also tune out to at the same time. It's like perfect enough to where I walked in and there was like a screamo version of Last Friday Night playing, and I can't find that shit anywhere. Like
one day she apparently, I found this out this day. She apparently, on last semester when she would have a morning, or she would have an afternoon class, and the rest of us would have morning classes, so we were gone in the day. Apparently, she would like get up and shower at like 11 and blast this song.
that
Like
one's
at like
with
max
the
volume.
Last Friday Night.
Yeah, the Last Friday Night screamo emo version. But one day I was really sick and I didn't go to class and just slept until and I was awoken by the sound of Last Friday Night blasting so fucking loud. I was like,
her weekly session.
like I didn't mind too much because I was about to wake up anyways, but I was still like, what is happening in my house? Right here, right the fuck now.
A ritual that you weren't supposed
I
to
was
see.
like, oh fuck, is this the Blair Witch is doing?
Yeah, maybe we should play that song instead of The Chain, but
No, we have to play The Chain now that we mention it.
know.
I think we're gonna move into that.
yeah.
So y'all can hear Ye Old Chain.
Thank you again, guys, for listening to Big Slappy's Virgin Mobile Hour.
We'll try and get this episode up on YouTube, maybe.
Maybe tonight. We'll see.
We'll see.
No promises, but wink.
Shout out to Smooth Yoda and the Blair Witch.
Shout out to Smooth Yoda's nose ring. You'll find out more later.
Google Smooth Yoda's Yo's ring.